There is quite a lot of well-meaning government employees that are in fact working under difficult circumstances. And these are public servants where if you were to decide and say you are on your own, as if they are an insurance to government, you will bring untold misery to all of them. You might not even have a dedicated public service team. However, there is the other category of use and abuse of state resources by individuals that are not acting within the course and scope of their employment. And that is the buzzword. A determination needs to be made when you make a request for state legal funding, when you are caught with your hand in the cookie jar. There can never be that, this is an aspect where you are acting within the course and scope of your employment. It's something else. It's criminal. It's fraudulent, malfeasance, and a whole lot of other things. Now, the policy that we came up with is something that is common cause. It's something that should have been applicable with or without the policy. The reason why you are coming up with a policy is to avoid or obviate a situation where the abuse is entrenched. The court now ends up in court having to fight whether to grant or not to grant state legal funding. So with those two categories of dedicated employees that deserve the protection of the state, there is this team that in fact are investigated by the police, are prosecuted by the prosecutors, but come back to the state and say, not to legal aid, by the way, to the state, to say I was acting within the course and scope of my employment and therefore you owe me a duty of care. And that duty of care says you need to put money on the table to protect me. When all that they were doing is to corrupt the state or to steal money from the state. So the policy that we came up with it's common cause. There is nothing new. But it has actually, even before full implementation, worked wonders.